Hey guys, welcome back. We are just practically in the verge of exiting this pattern, and I mean there's no more time in the chart we were talking about Litecoin versus XRP. We can see how we're pretty much forming the last candles under the neck for the U continuation. So I will I will say that we might be able to continue forming a new downside, but just to buy for this little amount lower, it wouldn't make sense for me. So because there's always the possibility that we from this place we just start to climb. So my best advice is just buy one, just just buy one and let's hope for the best, and that might change over the time, and just buy one. You can still be more easily to afford one full Litecoin than to wait when prices are crazy like Bitcoin, that it's hard for the average consumer that can afford one. My best guess is that Litecoin is never gonna have a market cap anything close to Bitcoin, but it's gonna be hard to own one. So just buy one and forget about it, but try to take the best of these lower prices while they last, because I think it's a matter of, I don't think that we have weeks, I think that we have days maybe, so we can take advantage of these kind of prices. Because if you realize you already lose the entry point that we were in this area from the 50 to 80 range. We are pretty much done in that area, and if you go back to the weekly, you can see how we pretty much stand in there for years. So we are not getting anywhere near that prices again. So I think that in this area it's a great place to take advantage still of the price, because after everybody just starts talking about some assets that went crazy high, and then people start to ask about if it's a good time to buy, or if it's a good deal to buy, and people start to just ram into assets that are starting to become overbought in maybe a couple of months, and that I can assure you is gonna be not that good of a deal, at least in the short term view. So I don't know. For me, it's you you can own one or two, or any kind of spare money. You don't feel sorry about it, and that you can just forget about it and try to continue, but you need to take advantage. Also, just a reminder, try to have a more cold wallet like don't use the exchanges and other kind of hot places to store value. It's never a good idea. Always remember to be cautious and have all the planning, because you never know. There's a lot of stories that in the past has been not that great. So yeah, my recommendation is treat this like it was 2016 and this is Bitcoin. Treat it the same way, and just save as much as you can of this thing. But even one, I can guarantee you that can make you happy in a couple months or even years if you forget about it. But it's not going anywhere. We have been years after years after years of gaining more exposure from audience. Even the price, it doesn't reflect it. It's just consolidate it plays in the verse, in the space, and that kind of timing in these kind of assets that are really new for the common assets. You can never take that place, because even if you create something better today, the timing and the old stuff, it will never take place to the ones that come first. So I mean, just buy one, just buy one and be part of it. Don't step aside and miss great opportunities as Bitcoin was in a couple years back. Almost, I mean, yeah, almost 10 years now, I think, like maybe under 10 years. But after that, I think that for pretty much the common users or income of a family, it became more difficult that you can own a whole, because after the price started to hit over $500, I think it's not that bad. I mean, if you look the prices today, it wasn't that bad. But just to own a whole one, it's I mean, it's not that easy for everybody just to throw in $500-700 to buy a whole Bitcoin in something that you don't understand. So I guess like everything under 500, like I don't know, maybe it could be something that you can really forget about. But yeah, don't miss on this. I think you can expect great things for the future. So please take my word. Please. I I think there's some times that you need to just believe in what you've seen in the past. If something rhymes, I think that you should take it a go, because I mean, if you see it this way, if even if we drop back from these prices in the worst case scenario, you're just gonna pretty much lose at the top half of your money, because I don't think we're never hitting anything below 50. It's not, even if we have a black swan event or something, the volume in these levels, it's crazy, rock solid, should not pass, and it might just hold in that area a couple of minutes and it will go straight back. So you have baselining here for the price. You have a lot of consolidation, a lot of strength in the price. So if you also wanna look at in that way, there's a wall in the bottom of these prices that if you store some of your money in here, you can expect volatility, but not that much because we are in a good range right now still, but I don't know for how much long time we are going to be. Thanks.